John Campbell, manager of the Leitrim U16s. It's been an exciting first season for you in the job. You're looking forward to an All-Ireland semi-final in just a couple of weeks against Antrim.
Very much so. It's been a reward for exactly how hard these girls have worked. It's a very easy management's an easy job when you have a backing of a county board, which has been very good to us all year, and the players' commitments, and also my coaching staff. So yeah, it is. We are really working hard to prepare now for this game. I would say that it's a just reward for where we've gone. We've found the provincial a little bit, I wouldn't say daunting, but it's been a learning curve for us. But the structure is there for us to keep going ahead, and I would be very confident going into the All-Ireland C final, because it's not something that a county like Leitrim gets every time. I know that we more or less automatically are guaranteed, because of the small numbers in our county, to get to an All-Ireland, but at the same time it's very prestigious. Going forward for these girls, when they progress later on in their career, it's something that they can look back and say.
In terms of the actual competition, this squad, 30 players as you mentioned, but pulled from clubs all over the county. How difficult was it to get these girls in? You mentioned a figure of 86 at training. It doesn't sound like it was that difficult at all.
No, well, at the same time, what's happening was we started with a panel of 86, and within 2 weeks we had to whittle it down to 30. Is because of the time frame that we were appointed. We're about a month and a half, 2 months behind. But you see, the lucky thing is with my coaching staff, I picked a coaching staff of people who were much more aware of players' qualities than I was. So it made it easier. So our couple of trials here, we had coaching staff and parents from the individual clubs who were able to point out players. But at the same time, it was also a learning experience, because girls who had never shone with their club, when it came to county, then they stepped up. So it wasn't the difficult choice that I thought I would have, because the quality of football within Leitrim I think is extremely high.
In terms of the girls who've come in, can you maybe tell us who's impressed you, without naming names individually, but who can we look out for in that game in a couple of weeks' time?
I would say that there are, well, we won't say names, but positions. Our full back is an extremely intelligent footballer, and we've been doing a lot of work on her. For centre and midfield, you will see a diamond there, which I think in a year or two time will actually be pushing at a very young age for senior status. We have players there who I think personally myself would walk onto any other county team within this province, is because I haven't seen as good as them.
Of course, the intermediate side start their All-Ireland Championship campaign this weekend as well. They're out against Kildare tomorrow in Abbott Money Park, Sean McDermott. Any of these girls we might see popping up in that team in the next couple of seasons?
Without a shadow of a doubt. Which is why I think that I've really embraced this job, is because this is the age group that it has to start at. We can see when it goes from under 16, having 30, I'd have 30 consecutive every training session. They give every heart they have, and I think it's the most important age group, because as leaving certs go and colleges come, then we've seen them that they start to whittle on. So if we can get some sort of success at under 16, progress to minor, and then I would give them 4 or 5 years, I would say 50% will make the nucleus of that team at the moment. They'll certainly be pushing some of them out, and these will be waiting in the wings.
Excellent. Well, listen, the very best of luck to you and your charges in 2 weeks or 3 weeks' time against Antrim, and the future looks bright for ladies football in the county.
Well, thank you to you, Breffney, as well, because I'm actually humbled and delighted that you could take a morning off to do this. Is because with the underage ladies football, I think that it should be something of the future, that we, especially going into an All-Ireland final, I would ask all parents and all players as much as possible to come out and support them.
I'm sure they will. Thanks very much, John.
Thanks, Breffney.